Hi everyone, welcome back to Best of 3. It's Friday, so that means we're doing Best of 3. Wednesday, if you recall, we played a Sultai Reclamation in Best of 1. I want to try this deck in Best of 3, because of Nexus of Fate. We've seen like Simic Nexus, we've seen Bant Nexus, we've seen Temur Nexus. I want to try Sultai Nexus with a different win condition in like Primal Amulet, etc. It's based off the list we played Wednesday in Best of 1, but it is for Best of 3. So we have like obviously Nexus of Fate, a little more search for Azcantas, a couple of Krasi, playing a Precognition Field. I was going to play the Precognitive Perception, but I want to try the field with Reclamation. It seems like a good combo to just like exile the cards off the top of your deck, and we have a decent amount of instants we can cast off of this, and it gives us something to do with all the mana that we generate off of Reclamation. Our winning condition is still either Krasis, or to flip Amulet and then grab like a Banefire from the sideboard and Banefire the opponent out with the Primal Wellspring when it transforms. Alright, let's go ahead and give this deck a run. Here we go. I've been enjoying this deck. It hasn't been like overpowered or anything, but it shows potential. I still need to tune it and everything, but I do like the deck at its core. I'll try this. I'm not excited about this hand, but I'll try it. I do wish that this was a growth spiral, but it's not. Hoping we can at least get 6 mana, then cast this for X equals 4, draw a couple cards. Opponent doesn't have much pressure. It could be a black control deck. If they play an island, then it gets a little tough. It gets a little dicey. No Bell Haunt or anything? Okay. I'll go ahead and cast this. They can mortify this. I'm okay with that though. Yeah. I'd rather than mortify the field instead of the Reclamation. Curious. They're probably just sitting on removal, honestly. Also makes sense. I'm just going to enter Nexus. I don't want a Reclamation Nexus because I don't want to play into Mortify. I'll just EOT Nexus, cast a big Crisis, and now since they tapped out, they basically lost the game now. Unless they have some sort of crazy combo that I don't know about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6. Play a land. Oh, it's this card. Well, either way, it's fine. Go to end step. Oh my gosh. I had to stop there. Stop and go through. That's frustrating. It was red. Okay. Well. Went from can't possibly lose the game to still can't possibly lose the game. I mean, we still lose the game, but it's just gives the opponent a better chance, I guess. We're still very far ahead. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. Let's go to the Craving. Alright. So resolve. Nexus. Put that tapped. Right, put a stop. 1, 2, 5, 9, 10, 11. Eh. Okay, did not find a Nexus. Okay, I guess they are done. Let's see. They're probably bringing Duresses. I don't want to dress them back. I probably just want to basically refuel on cards. Maybe a couple of negates for Mortify. I guess the Immortal Sun. Sure, I'll take Cover-Up as well. Didn't see any early aggression. And even if they board into something like Vanguard, we can still like grab something with Mastermind. This is a good start for us. We have the Growth Spirals. We don't have Reclamation, but it's fine. It seems like their deck geared towards beating the more aggressive decks. I'm surprised they're playing best of 3 over best of 1. Next turn I can Krasis for 4 if I want to. Draw a couple cards. I have Negate. They need double Mortify to stop this. Yeah, people do not like Nexus of Fate on Arena. Sorry, opponent. I understand. Move on to match numero dos. See how that goes. Slapping fish. Is that like fried fish? Or just slapping the fish around? Maybe it's a Magikarp. Instead of splashing though, it's slapping. A slapping Magikarp. Mono blue. Still could be mono blue. Splashing for. Alright, not mono blue. Maybe like a prime speaker deck or something. Oh, let's go get this thing going. Okay, they're ramping pretty hard here. Don't think I want that right now. I'd like to flip Azcanta as soon as possible. So they're going to be casting just huge Krasi. Eight. They have 9 mana. They have 9 mana, we have 3 mana. This is a little concerning. Just a little bit, you know. Not too much. Alright, they have the Krasis. Probably do. Probably counting that out. Yep. For 7, sure. It's not good enough. Let's see if they have Nexus. More ramp. They're ramping really hard just for 2 colors. Fortunately, not having a way to deal with that. Six. I need this. Solve that. Fortunately, can't cast anything else. Graveyard. Transform. Like to find a Nexus. Also want to flip this too, so I want to cast this actually. All right, that helped. Second spiral. Green. Blue. Can spiral here. Pay 2 life. Actually, I guess I did not need to pay 2 life, but grab Nexus. Go to end step. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 3 turns. That should be the game. Okay. No, I don't want to tap Azcanta. Alright, end step. Azcanta, get a Contempt. That's 4, 5, 6. Okay, we basically established enough turns at this point. I think we have like 6 or 7 turns on the stack. Opponent probably wants to see a win condition. Maybe. I mean, I was gonna cast this next turn and then show them the win condition, but all right. Ritual seems okay against Growth Chamber and Krasis. It's not the best, but it's all right. Actually, I'm not gonna play it. Contempt also doesn't seem that great. I think Cast Down is better than Contempt. Mass Manipulation isn't terrible, but it's not really where I want to go. Actually, maybe it's better. If they have something like Biogenic Ooze, I can steal the Ooze. The only problem though, by the time they play Biogenic Ooze, they probably have like enough mana to kill me. Don't have blue, but we have everything else. I'm gonna try this. It's a good hand if we can find a blue source for the like turn 3 spiral or turn 3 amulet. All right, well maybe I should have kept the rituals and stuff. I didn't know they were playing this too. Did not know they were ramping that hard. Yeah, I don't have the counter spell for that. Okay. So I can play the amulet and hold up Negate. As long as it doesn't... Okay, it wants to tap my blue, but... Yeah, don't tap my blue, please. Okay. Nexus next turn. Let's see. Okay, they've... Honestly, I probably should have thought I should before casting the Reclamation there. I got a little antsy, because they were playing as if they, you know, drew lands or nothing. Which they probably did. I probably should have... No, not probably should have. I definitely should have thought I should first, then play the Reclamation to protect it. And then Nexus of Fate. Try this. Top deck Growth Spiral for the nut draw. This deck does play a lot. This deck does play a lot of lands, though. Is why, man, I think keeping three land hand is fine, but the deck plays like 27 lands, so hitting on 4th land should not be a problem. Final last words. I say that and then watch us just not hit lands. Jade Light Ranger. Hostage Taker. Alright, so I have to be careful when I play my amulet then. Gotta be careful when I play the amulet. And I have to hope that I have a turn for Vraska. Or not Vraska, Vivian Reed. Vivian. Not Vivian Reed, just Vivian. Alright, I missed our 5th land drop, which sucks. But it's not the end of the world. Okay, this tells me that he does not have, or they don't have a Vivian Reed. Is basically what it signals to me. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna kill this. Okay. Alright, I can't cast the amulet still because of the hostage. I guess I can. I do have Contempt. I can Contempt when they play the Hostage Taker. before it gets a chance to steal it. It's probably fine. Let's see. Just trying to flip the amulet as soon as possible, so giving it a counter here. And then I can next turn I can Mastermind for like an Insight, EOT, transform the amulet. After casting Contempt. This will be the second spell, third spell, and the fourth spell will be the Chemisters. Surprised they didn't cast Hostage Taker there, but maybe it's a trophy. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get a Chemister's Insight just to refuel here a little bit since we're running out of gas. Resolve. Transform. Resolve. I have to make sure I hold like full control, right? Don't auto tap. Okay, put it back on auto tap now. Yeah, we went from having no cards to hand to our hand being full again, so it's pretty great. Alright, pass. That was a pretty good turn. We didn't find Nexus of Fate, but I mean, somewhere in here. It's in the works. Okay, I'm going to double cry here to get rid of the board. I could Ritual Bunch when I exile all these as well. Alright, let's play the field. In case I reveal like a Nexus of Fate here. Nope. Resolve. Nexus. Not Nexus. I can cast this though, while that's on stack. Still a Nexus of Fate. Okay, well. Jeez. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exile this land. Alright, there's Nexus of Fate. Just gonna cast this. Doesn't do anything, but I'm gonna end up discarding it anyways. Resolve. Okay. Exile top card. Resolve. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't cast this. Okay, it's fine. Should be able to cast that right now. There we go. Sure. I'll just kill him with the Krasis. The Krasis. Okay. I could get the Banefire, but I don't want to show them the Banefire. I have to leave in the Cravies and cast down for Thief of Sandy. Sun is good here. Don't think I needed the Precognition Field. Okay. I want 3 Thought Erasures as well. Can probably cut a Nexus. For like a Negate. Negate doesn't stop Thief of Sandy though, is the problem. Let's bring in Mastermind or a Mass Manipulation. Bring in Mass. I do have Thought Erasures to try to get through a Thief of Sandy. Sure. Not an exciting hand, but it does work. Branch Walker. Don't want that. Alright, let's see if they have Thief. Alright, no Thief. They keep a 2-lane hand? No. I can Contempt one of these. Trophy. Okay. Actually, I think I just Insight and Cast Down. And then basically try to cast Nexus at their end step again. If I draw land. That's graveyard. Missing too many lands for that one. That stays in play. No, wow. I have 5 cards in my graveyard. I'm gonna try to set up a Nexus turn where I can play Amulet and all these cards. Try to flip Azcanta as well. Probably can't. So upkeep, I'll cast Insight to put 6 cards into my graveyard. Graveyard, transform, draw, main. Don't have a trophy? A little surprised here. Okay. Let's go Azcanta as well. I can't cast these because they're not really in my hand. Take the Craving, just so I can cast the Insight. Alright, put a stop again. Alright, we're gonna transform the Amulet. Let's take the Mastermind. I'll search twice main deck. Once to get a Nexus, once to get a Mastermind. Actually, might not be able to get another Mastermind. That could be the last one. Yeah, it was. Oh. Take Krasis then. Then we'll cast the Nexus. So I have to be careful with this. After Thought Erasure them. It's gonna take me a minute, but basically I get infinite turns because of this, plus Azcanta and Reclamation and the Wellspring. But then I can, I have to get to the point where I can Thought Erasure. I have to Thought Erasure them first to get rid of like a cast down in case they have it, because I only have 2 Krasis that can kill them. Since I bored out a Mastermind's acquisition, I gotta play it safe. This is not the best because everything comes to play tapped. But we do have our mana. We do have our mana and we're on the play. That's unfortunate. More guild gates, essentially. Alright, Thought Erasure here. Nope, there's Kanto. I like how it asks me if I want to play this for 0. No. No thank you. Would not like to play Crisis for 0. I am not a fan of that. At least we stuck a Reclamation down. Wow. They binned the Discovery Dispersal. Seems good with campaign. Ah, they have Thought Erasure. It's gonna come down to a top deck, essentially. Top deck war. I mean, I have some pretty absurd cards to top deck, especially with Reclamation. Like Insight is great. Mastermind's also great. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 7. Alright. Now it's getting kind of out of control. Just because they're about to... They have triple campaign. Okay, well, we have a window. A window to draw a land. Yep. More land. This game is basically over. Unless they're not playing Sinister Sabotage. Which I have to imagine they are. My goodness. That's a lot of lands. Sure. They get back to Thief Sandy. Cast Thief. What you got? What else? You have us. I just want. This game is pretty close to over. I just want to see if they have sabotages. Like basically, if they tap out for another campaign, It means they don't have Sabotage? Alright, more land. Well, I'm not going to win the game by drawing 4 lands in a row. I think that was 4 lands. 4 or 5 lands? I don't know. Something like that. Okay. Don't want Ritual. Don't want Cry the Carnarium. Thought Erasure them back isn't really what I want to be doing. But it does help against things like Thief of Sandy, potentially. Like, I'd rather have Thought Erasure instead of like 5 2 removal spells for Thief. I think we keep this because we kind of have to for Thief of Sandy. Not happy about it, but bring in some negates and go from there. Can't imagine this is a good matchup, but we'll see. Game 1 looked like it was a bad matchup. But then again, we didn't really do much. But having to deal with like Duress and Thought Erasure and potentially Thief of Sandy, well, Thief of Sandy for sure, but potentially Counter Magic is rough because we did see Duress main deck. Yeah, exactly. And we saw Thought Erasures, so. Oh, nice. They have a Thief of Sandy. That's why they took our Craving. Nice. Yep. I know you dressed me. Should take the Growth Spiral. That's on you, man. You took the Craving to the Growth Spiral. You only have yourself to blame. Sure. All right. Easy enough, I guess. Just want to stop that Thief of Sandy. I'm gonna have to top deck. I feel like I'm gonna have to top deck her removal spell to kill Thief because they're going to destroy my hand otherwise. All right. Probably the Reclamation, right? Like, even if you have Thief of Sandy, which is like the best. This is. I don't think you ever want this card to stick. And even if I have Contempt, you get at least one hit with Thief of Sandy in. Yeah, I think that's the right choice. I don't want to play this because they don't know about it. Okay, that's fine. Really? Chemister's Insight. Okay. Hopefully I draw a growth spiral off this. That'd be fantastic. Nope. They have Negate too. They have something they can cast. Surprised that resolved. I don't have anything. I'm just going through the sideboard. Wow. Actually, Benderess. I gotta play that. If I draw a Krasis, I want to be able to do it for the full amount. So much hand disruption. Yep. That's the game. I needed to punish them there for dispersal by drawing a Krasis, by tapping out. I did not draw Krasis. Or anything else that was useful. Alright, I'm done. Good game. Pretty hard to beat. All that hand disruption plus counter magic. Must be nice. Is nice. Yikes. Alright, well, this is a unkeepable hand. Okay. More lands? This is like, what, Teamer Reclamation? Got nothing. Got nada. Main deck Negate. Sabotage. Equally as infuriating. We can just stop that right there. Whoops, like that. I think that's probably it. Can't really cover up anything. I mean, cover up is good, but I don't really have a cut. I can cut like a Nexus for a cover up. It's not the worst, I guess. Cover up is more impactful. This is where I wish I had Thief's Andes. Okay, I was like, what's going on? All right, this is, I guess since game one we opened a 6-land hand. Probably gonna do the opposite here. Can't really afford to play Reclamation right now because they counter mine. Well, looks like the counter mine is pretty brutal. Probably die to this war boss. Because now they can just protect the war boss. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that at least. They have Expansion Explosion or Negate? Another Negate? No, just another Negate. It's pretty good. War Boss, double Negate, Reclamation, and Cushion Canopy. Good hand. Okay. They also have Nexus of Fate. They could. This standard is full of, like, it's healthy, but there's so many annoying cards that should not exist, I feel like. I feel like Nexus of Fate shouldn't exist. I feel like Frenzy shouldn't exist. I feel like Light Up the Stage shouldn't exist. Hydroid Krasis shouldn't exist. Reclamation shouldn't exist. At least there's a lot of cards like that. I guess it's better to have a lot of cards like that instead of having like one card like that. It is a little frustrating though. Alright, so they have a Nexus. They got a Nexus, or a Niv-Mizzet or something. Or just Banefire. If that was Banefire, it's probably Explosion, honestly. It's Nexus or Explosion. Probably Explosion. Yeah, looks like Explosion. Good game. We're getting exploded. Yep. Would be nice to draw. Would be nice to draw a Thought Erasure at any point there. Or maybe I should play like Devious Sanity instead of Thought Erasure. Either way, I think this deck still has promise. It's obviously still in the early stages. Like going back and looking at it, we could be. We could. Whoops, wrong one. Where is it? I always have a hard time finding this because it like buries it somewhere. There it is. So we could build it to be less Mastermind-ish and like less Amulet and more Nexus. Like we could, if we want to, we'd cut Mastermind, cut the Precognition Field probably, cut both Amulets. That frees up like 5 slots for us to be more dedicated to the Nexus plane. I do like what we have, but I'm also not sure what's better. I do want to try. I honestly don't think we need, like going forward. Hold on. I want to. Wow, it's so annoying. Probably cut both the blessings. That gives me 2 slots here. And then and probably play 4 Thieves myself. So probably cut like, probably cut a Craving, 2 blessings, probably a Cover-Up just for 4 Thieves. Thief Sandy's good in the mirror match. Control basically all the matchups that we need help with. And probably even Mirari Conjecture. Mirari Conjecture does not seem good in best of 3 in the sideboard. So it'd probably just be like Mirari Conjecture, cut that as well. Probably play 4 Thieves and like maybe the 4th Thought Erasure, or a Cry of the Carnarium, something else. But essentially, I just want more ways to combat the control matchups. Obviously, we saw there we destroyed everything except the decks that tore our hand apart or were control. It basically came down to them having better counter magic and better opening hands, but having access to Thief Sandy and Thought Erasure, especially since we're Sultai, should help us out a lot there. Not only would we have Krasis, we'd have Thief Sandy again and Thought Erasures and search for Azcantas, etc., etc. So that's what I would do. But either way, everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Make sure to follow my Twitter at twitter.com/AliEldrazi, twitch.tv Aintrazi. Also, if you shop at Cool Stuff Inc., make sure to use code Ollie5 to get 5% off your entire order. And yeah, I'll see you next Wednesday. Have a good weekend. And stop by the stream. Stop by the Twitch stream sometime if you're watching this. Say hi. All right, take it easy.